This is going to be a quick walkthrough for Traldor's Oracle, which is a staff skin available on Eden server Dark Age Camelot. Introduced with Trials of Atlantis, this encounter is soloable, fairly easy, and available for all casters who wield a staff. So to kick things off, we're going to farm some mobs here at the border of Mesothalassa and Oceanus Boreal near Traldor's temple, but not exactly. There's a big clump of these Traldoran mercenaries we got to kill in order to get faction with the Gadarian citizens who are going to ultimately help us open Traldor's temple. You got to kill these things for about 20-30 minutes depending on how quick you can kill them. It's helpful to have power regen, pots, charges, as well as tinder boxes if you want to make this go quickly. But usually it takes about, like I said, 20-30 minutes before you'll have enough faction. When you're ready to check, you can port back home, grab a boat, and go to Hesperos. We're going to go check in with the Gadarians who are going to be at this location, and you will go down to speak with the Gadarian leader. If he's friendly to you, you can start the encounter. If he is neutral or unfriendly, you need to go back and kill more mercenaries. But once you can start the encounter, he will gather all the citizens into a little army, and they will march on Traldor's temple. You don't necessarily need to follow him. You can just stick him. You can't go AFK because there will be aggro on the way that will kill you if you're not paying attention. Or you can just go to this location where there is a giant pillar and sort of wait for the crew to show up. Once they show up, they're going to start killing a bunch of the Traldorans that are hanging out in front of the temple. And at this point, you don't really need to do anything other than stay out of the way. The Gadarian leader is friendly, but you won't be able to cast any friendly spells, heals, or anything like that on him. At this point, they have a pretty solid tank train going, and you just stick in the back and let them clear stuff. So as we get closer to the temple, your free ride will be over, and the Gadarians will switch targets from the mercenaries to the door to the temple, which they will then knock down. But as you can see, the mercenaries continue to pour in, and they will kill the citizens if they are left unchecked. So your role here is just to clear as many as you can. I would save your power, your charges, everything for this moment. You don't really need to be killing stuff before this. But once the citizens are on the door, they do need a little bit of protection. If you don't protect them, they won't get all the way through most of the time. So here you can just pick them off one by one. There's nothing special, and the citizens will knock down the door and open up Traldor's temple for you. Once the door is open, I recommend resetting, clearing any aggro that's on you, regenerating your power, and getting ready for the next step. There's no time limit from here on out. Here's a quick look at what it looks like if you don't kill enough of the mercenaries. You'll see that they kill all the Gadarians, and ultimately the door snaps back to 100%. Rams don't work on this. I tested it, so you really have to do it the correct way. Once you're inside, we're going to kill the Traldoran loyalists. You need to clear all the ads before you engage Traldor, and so there is a little bit of a race against the clock. If you're in a lower template or you don't have as much power on your character, you may need to be a little more careful. These things will snare if you try to run. They do have a shout, so it can be kind of annoying if you have to try to kite them, but ultimately it should be pretty simple. Kill them one by one. If you don't, when you attack Traldor, they will kill you. At this point, you can take Traldor down pretty easily, and you'll get a few items. You'll get the staff skin, and you'll get credit for the encounter. You can sell the skin. You can put the skin on your own staff. Once you have the encounter credit, you can also buy the skin from someone else and put it on a staff.